Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, guess what time it is? It's time to get back on something that's making me feel a little green. Yeah, we're gonna get back to... I got a short window of time to paint this today, maybe 4 or 5 hours, if I'm lucky. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get back on my AAR Cuda, and notice I've already sanded it off because the water's green. And I'm full of piss and vinegar today, so actually, not really. We're actually full of coffee, that's what we are. So we got lots of energy, so this should be able to get done. Actually, we're going to tackle 2 projects today. We're going to do the Mustang. We're going to paint it too on the Mustang group build, but that one will be a separate video. So anyways, intro, whatever else, and then we'll see you. Now, if you watched my previous video, we had some problems on the first time painting this Cuda. It didn't go too well. Yes, see? 20 minutes after I completed doing my paint, the rain came. For first coat, it's not bad. Right, and I'm gonna have to do a second coating. Second coating because I did get a little splotch or two on it. But the thing that I don't like is there is some solvent popping. Now I had planned on getting a different enamel reducer to thin down my paint, but that didn't happen. I didn't find nothing to my liking. Maybe, yeah, whatever. So sanded it down with 1000 grit, and we're ready to repaint it. We're gonna do probably 2-3 coats this time and try and get it looking a little bit better. Hopefully the solvent popping goes away and we got rid of those few blemishes and shit spots that are in that paint. So now we'll just mount it up and start spraying away. Okay, so this is how we tape the body up. We just throw some tape there, double side it, and I got a little bit of a shot mark there. I don't know if it picks up, but I got to sand out right there somewhere. So I'll just do that quickly with a little bit of wet and be done with it. Okay, we're almost ready to paint here. I mixed up, I was able to get a full bottle mixed up with paint thinner. That's what I used. That's what that old container was. And I'm also going to use this cheap ass, I think it was $9.99 I paid for it. It is a plastic spray gun and it's a no-name. It has a name there. What's it say? It just says airbrush. There you go. How's that for a name brand? Airbrush. Just get the words out there, Chuck. Plastic spray brush. Oh my god, substandard Chuck videoing his model building stuff. So I will have 1 extra bottle of Sublime Green depending on how much I use here of this paint. I was going to close it up. Anyhow, yeah, here goes nothing. The rain's coming. Oh, that's the other thing why I'm rushing to spray today. The family's out of town, so they're going to be away for about 4 hours, I'm guessing. And it's the paint fumes. I don't want them complaining about paint fumes and complaining about a mess that I'm about to make. So, anyways, let's go do this. Okay, in the darkness of the night, because I'm running out of time, this could be a nightmare again. I originally picked this day because they said no chance of rain, and now they're talking heavy rain in the next 3 hours. Son of a gun, I can't win on this Cuda limer. So anyways, we're going to do it anyways, and is what it is, and we'll see what we get for a finish. Okay, in all its ugliness, listen. Oh, that's it. Leave the light on, Chuck. Why not? Oh, I gotta plug everything back in here because I unplugged things to use the compressor. I don't want to unload the system. So yeah, as you can hear in the background, it's pissing fucking ass rain. Yeah, so it is what it is. We'll find out tomorrow when we let things dry a little better and see how it turned out. Yeah, excessive rain, they say. Heavy rain. Fuck.
The next day.
Okay, my friends, it's the day after I painted the Sublime Cuda, and you know what? I'm loving it. It's better than what I expected. When I was laying down the paint, I saw some things that I thought it was lifting, but it wasn't lifting. It was actually, this paint settled down pretty nice. It's got a fairly decent shine considering, as you saw, it was pouring freaking rain. It's still pouring rain today. And I did it outside in cold weather, like 40 degrees and a lot of humidity. This thing, I'm impressed. That paint really worked out good. This is like 40-year-old paint, like unbelievable. No, actually 30-some-year-old paint. Sorry, not 40-year-old. Still, it's old paint. And I still have a full bottle of mixed. So I could probably do 3 or 4 more cars with what I got. So, with that being said, we're going to clear it today. I think that's the plan of attack while it's still soft. This does feel soft, so I've got the 1K clear. I put it on the register. Once it warms up, we're going to try it on the sample small pieces I got, like the front valences. See how that works. If it doesn't lift it, then we're going full bore onto the body. If the 1K doesn't work, which it should because both are acrylic enamels, or this is enamel and that's acrylic enamel. But where was I going? If it doesn't work, I'm going to use the backup, the Krylon, or the Rust-Oleum clear. We'll do that, and whatever, I'll just buff it out after. So in saying that, yeah, let's get on to her. So I think we're going to use our handy dandy window paint booth today because I don't want to go outside, take it out, spray it outside, and then carry it back in the room. I've only got about an hour or so before I work, so I can do it here and bring it in the house. That way I try and not get a lot of dust around, as less as possible. So there we go. I laid down a pretty heavy coat of clear and it looks good enough to me. I'll take it, I'll take it. No lifting, no fogging or whatever, nothing at all. So again, this is my builds. You know what? Is what it is. We're just having fun with these builds. That's the idea of it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's looking good in my books. So I'm going to make an executive decision here, my friends. I'm sorry, but we're going to go all out and clear that car. Now this is what I'm using. Duplicolor clear coat enamel. So that is working good over, I don't know what finish that green is, I forgot already. Model Master, that's the name of the company. Model Master Sublime Green. And check this out, made in Canada. How about that? I'm quite shocked. Huh. Okay, now some of you guys are gonna cringe at what I do, but it's worked for me for, how old am I? Almost 60 years old. And it's worked for 60 years. Well, I'd say 48 since I've been building. I might as well keep going with what works, right? So I washed my hands, got the oils off them, and I don't want to wipe the body with a tack rag because I'm afraid of getting lint on it like I did the other time that I got on it. So after washing the grease off with soap, I'm taking my hands and, yep, manhandling my tack rag, and whoops, sorry about that, bump it. My hands are now very sticky, so I can just run my hand over the body and pick up all the dust, and then open the door and shoot.
The next day.
And shoot is exactly what we did yesterday, my friends. So now we've had some time to dry it off, and you know what? This went better than what I expected. I was thinking this was going to look really ugly. There is a bit of slight amount of whatever dust in there, but that's okay. We're gonna sand this down with maybe 2000 and reshoot the clear. We're gonna give it a good week or so to dry off though. But so far, you know what? I'm impressed. This 40-year-old paint turned out a little bit better than what I expected. So yeah, whoops, I got a little bit of jism there. I have to wipe off lots a bit of, yeah, flakes of that. Anyhow, I think we're going to end it here. And we'll come back next time with, I don't know what video. Who knows, my friends. And we'll see you on that next video. So, you know what? Cheers until then, of course. Always stay awesome. Keep being awesome.